Hey guys, Gore got you here, bringing you another Black Ops 3 gameplay. Today I'm actually bringing you a video about a gun that I got in the supply drop, and I've got two trains of thought on this. This is the Shadowclaw, the NX Shadowclaw, which is the crossbow of Black Ops 3. And really what was surprising that there was no crossbow in Black Ops 3, because it's been a Treyarch staple forever, and normally the crossbow has an exploding bolt or something along those lines. But this thing is an absolute beast, and you're going to see me in this game go something along the lines of 57 to 20, something along those lines. It's about 60 kills I get with this thing. This thing is disgustingly good. It's really good. Now, it's not easy to use. There's a lot of variables. The bolts move slower than bullets, so you have to you have to lead your shot, which means firing. If someone's moving, you have to fire in front of them rather than at them, and it's hard to kind of get down that trajectory. But the good thing about this gun, it's not really a gun, but the good thing about this crossbow is that it has 6 shots, and you can spam those 6 shots as fast as you want. And that makes this gun really fun, because as a secondary, it's more powerful than all the pistols, because it's a one-shot kill every time. Not only that, if you just run it as your main gun, you can have so much fun, and it then allows you to have more perks, more grenades, whatever else it is you want, and then just use the Shadowclaw. What's really interesting about this gun is the attachments. Now, attachments in Call of Duty games in general, and certainly Black Ops 3, tend to follow a trend. All the SMGs have the same attachments, all the assault rifles have the same attachments, all the LMGs have the same attachments, sniper rifles, etc. Except the Shadowclaw. The Shadowclaw has attachments, well, it has 2 attachments that are completely different to anything else in this game. One of them is the bayonet. I've got a bayonet on it right now, and you'll see in this gameplay I actually get a fair few kills with the bayonet. It simply just makes your melee a one-hit kill, and this is actually quite powerful, because in Black Ops 3 the only one-hit kill melees are the knife, and then the things like the wrench and all the other guns that all the other weapons you can get in supply drops. Butterfly knife, sword, there's all sorts of things, and it's pretty ridiculous actually in my opinion. But moving on, carrying on with what we were talking about with the attachments, you can also have this gun dual wield, which is the same as the pistols, but it's a bit silly, this gun dual wield, because then you've got 6 shots in each, so you've got 12 shots, so you can just spam these across the map. And what I've been doing, and you'll see me do it intermittently when I spawn up, like right now, is I fire arrows into the air in the hopes that I'm just going to get a random kill in their spawn, and it hasn't happened yet, and I must have fired 200, 300, 400 arrows in the air in the past few days, but it will happen. But there you go, you see a nice double piece with the bayonet, and the reason it's so powerful is that no one expects you to have a bayonet on your gun. No one expects to be killed in one hit, so people naturally don't really expect you to punch in one, so you have an immediate advantage. But really what I want to start talking about is this gun pay to win? Because I didn't buy supply drops, and I don't, and I won't buy supply drops. I mean, I love Call of Duty, there's no lie there, but you pay for the game, you then pay for the DLC. I really don't think you should have to pay more money to get supply drops. I just think that's robbery, in my opinion. I think that's just pure greed, and I find it pretty disgusting that a company like this needs to try and make more money via supply drops. Now, I understand people pick and choose whether they want to, and I know you can earn crypto keys, but you can't earn crypto keys as fast as you obviously buy crypto keys, and that means that people that buy crypto keys are going to get this gun. They're going to get the Garand, which is a 2-shot semi-auto rifle from World War II, which apparently is really good in this game. These are all guns that people deserve to have, whether they buy supply drops or not. These are guns that, certainly if you buy the season pass and the DLC, then why aren't you getting these guns? This is something that Sledgehammer brought in with Advanced Warfare, with their variants and things like that. And what that means is that if you haven't got a variant that someone else has got and it's better, then you're at a disadvantage, and that is not what this game is about. That is not what this game is about. You're not meant to pay for an advantage, and that's called pay to win. That's something that mobile apps do all the time. All the time with mobile apps, there is a feature where you can pay money to get the currency in game, to then get further than people who've worked damn hard on that game. And it's just cheating, in my opinion. But when it comes down to Call of Duty, I'm in two minds about it, because on one hand, I've got this crossbow that no one else has really got, or very few people have got, and it's really powerful. Do I want everyone having this gun and running around with it? To be honest with you, I don't. I think the better solution would be to not have it in there at all. And yes, I'm having great fun with this gun, but I could easily live my life without the crossbow. And this is something that really worries me for not just Call of Duty in the future, but games in general. This whole pay-to-win thing seems to be more and more prevalent. I mean, a game costs in sterling like almost £60 now. It's 50 to £60, and in dollars that's like $80. That's a horrendous amount of money for a game, and I understand the amount of effort they put into games now, and it is there to see. The graphics are good, the engines are good, the storylines are good, the scripts are now really good. Gaming scripts used to be terrible, used to be awful things, and now they've got actual professional script writers to come in to make it sound like it's humans talking and not humans writing down scripts, because that's how it used to sound back in the day. But this whole pay-to-win thing is something that does really worry me, because we shouldn't be paying more to be better. That's not how it is. You should put more time in to be better. It's all about practice. I mean, a footballer might be able to buy a better pair of boots than another footballer, but it's not going to give the sort of advantage that a one-shot gun like this is going to give. And the very fact that I went 60 kills in my second game with this gun shows how overpowered it is, in my opinion. Now, not everyone's going to be able to do it with this gun, I understand that. But if I can do it, others can do it. And therefore, I think it's overpowered. But what I think more is overpowered is getting these guns in the supply drops, and I just really don't think that's fair. I don't think you should have to rely on random luck, which a supply drop is random luck. It's not that David Vonderhaar from Treyarch said, "Oh, Goyle got you deserves the crossbow today, so I'm going to put it in a supply drop." No, it's a random thing. And then, problem with randomness leads to randomness. And that's what ruined Advanced Warfare. The game is so damn random. The reason why competitively Advanced Warfare was all up and down is because the movement system was so fast that it made all these little random variables that people weren't used to in timings. And Call of Duty, all sport is about timings, whether you realise that or not. Subliminally, you know the time it takes for someone to get across the football pitch. You know the time it takes for someone to get across the map here, and you subconsciously learn that and you expect it. I'm running out of time with this video. I just really wanted to have a little rant about this, because it just really gets on my nerves, and it's got my nerves since Advanced Warfare. And Treyarch are a company that, in terms of Call of Duty, I adore Treyarch. I adore Treyarch games. I've always been very good at Treyarch games. I don't know what it is about them that appeals to my playstyle, but there is something. And even though I'm as good on the other games, there's something about a Treyarch game that just fits me more. I like the colours, I like the graphics, I like the guns, I like the effort they put in. But this whole putting guns in supply drops thing, in my opinion, it has to stop. Give the guns to people who buy the DLC. Give people the guns who have bought the game, spent money on the game. Those who have bought... I mean, let me just put it into numbers for you. If you buy the game and the DLC, you're spending not far from £100, which is an awful lot of money. And if you're then really want these guns, there's going to be kids out there and people out there who maybe don't have their own money but access to others' money, who just will buy these supply drops because they want them and they think that they need these guns to win. And that is not on. That is not on in any way, shape or form. But that's all we got time for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. If you've got any opinions about this, leave a comment down the bottom and I'll reply to you. And I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this, because I think it's out of order, but I'm just one person. If the majority don't, then they don't. It is just my opinion. Right, guys, thank you very much. See you later. Bye.